everyone, welcome to today's tutorial, and in this video I will be showing you how you can recreate this pencil sketch logo, and it's super easy to do, and let's see how that's done. So one of the first things that we have to do is to create a document. So over here, over here in my new documents page, I will be using this custom size document which is 1000 by 1000 pixels, and also I will be renaming my document to be pencil sketch logo, but you're free to use any size document as you like. As you can see, Adobe Illustrator provides a huge variety of these preloaded documents. So you can use any one of these documents, but just in case if you want to use the same document that I'm using, just type in 1000 by 1000 in the width and the height options right here and change the dimensions to pixels. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I'll be creating this background, right? So over here in this layers panel, I'll double click over here and rename my layer to background. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is that I'll be using the rectangle tool to make the first background, and I do not require the stroke. So, and I'll just select my document, click on my document once, and this box comes up. So the background has to be the exact same size of our document. Our document size was 1000 by 1000 pixels, and I'll click on OK. And I'll just drag my mouse and this onto our document like that. So now I'll be adding a gradient to our document. So I'll be using this gradient tool right here. I'll be using the radial gradient, and I'll go ahead and also change the colors of this gradient slider. As you can see, by default our gradient is from white to black. So let's go ahead and also change that. So I'll be clicking on the white one and choosing a light shade of gray, and in the darker one over here in this black, I'll be choosing a darker shade of gray like this, and go ahead and also close this. Okay, so once that's done, I'll go ahead and also make another background. So this time the second background that we're going to have will have the fill of a black color, and come over here to the center and give the same size, which is 1000 by 1000 pixels, and click on OK. I'll go ahead and also bring it right here to the middle. So what I'm going to do is that I'll be giving it a effect in this black one right here. So this black square that we just created, as you can see, it's already selected. So go to effect, come down here to the sketch option and click on the note paper option right here. So as you can see that the image balance is 0, and the graininess and the relief I have extended to the fullest over here, and we go ahead and click on OK. And like that. Once that's done, I'll be going over here to this transparency panel, and over here in this blending mode, I'll click on multiply, and this usually takes a little time. And once that's done, I'll bring the opacity down from 100% to 70% and click on enter. So this usually takes a little time, and once that's made and we've got our background now ready, I'll go ahead and also lock my layer so that when I create this chalk type of effect, I do not accidentally delete or move my background around. Once that's made, I'll go ahead and create a new layer, And in the layer 2 panel over here, I'll rename this to text. And we'll be now working on this second layer right now. So I'll go ahead and come over here to this type tool and just click on my document like this. I'll delete this dummy text and type in our word. So it can be any word you're trying to make. So I'll be typing out the word chalk like that. And with the help of the selection tool, you can see that all our text gets selected that way. And I'll be first changing the font size from 12 points to 250 points like that. Bring it to the middle of my document like this. And I'll go ahead and also change my font style to this one which says Chaparral Pro like that. So once that's done, I'll go ahead to this object option and expand our text. Make sure that the object and the fill option has been switched on and click on OK. I'll go back to the object panel and come to the path and offset path. So in the offset panel right here, I'll be choosing this one which says 3 pixels. That's the offset value, and click on OK. And you can see that like our text now becomes a little bit more thicker like that. So if I click on this, the entire text gets selected. The reason being because our texts are grouped into one. So I'll go ahead, right click on this and ungroup this. So I'll zoom in on this a little. And as you can see that the inner ones, this inner text right here, this is our original text, and the outside one is our offset path. So I'll go ahead and just select the inner text like this, and I'll go ahead and change the fill color to white. And now that just the inner portion is selected, right, I'll go ahead and also group them together. I'll just select them again. So to group them, I'll go to Object and click on this option, Group, like that. So now what I'm going to do is that I'll just select the outer ones, the outer offset path like this carefully, so that I haven't selected the inner ones as of now. And I'll go ahead and also group them together. And while my outer one is still selected, I'll click on Ctrl C and Ctrl V to make another copy out of it. I'll just change the position of this and right click on this and send it to back. To do that, I'll go to Arrange and say Send to Back like that. And as you can see, this, you can just readjust them a little. So I'll be giving it a 3D effect, right? So like that. So I'll go to the blend option next. Double click on this. In the spacing, I'll be choosing specified steps, and the specified steps is going to be 80. I'll go ahead and click on OK. So I'll click the outer portion of our text and this inner portion of our text like that. And as you can see, a 3D effect is now made. So I'll just select the offset path again. Go to Object, expand this, click on OK. Come over here to this Pathfinder panel, which is right behind this Layers panel, and I'll unite them together. Like that. Okay, so once that's done, I'll select the white text that we had just created. Go to Edit, Copy, and I'll now swap this. So as you can see that the fill is there to be white, but there's no stroke. I'll go ahead and swap this and change the stroke size to 4. And now that this is still selected, just the stroke is selected, I'll come over here to the stroke panel. And over here in this align stroke one, I'll be choosing this last one which says align stroke to outside. I'll click on that. And now I'll go back to edit and say paste in front. Okay, so once this is done, so we're almost done. So I'll just select the back portion, just the black one again. Come over here to this effect panel. I'll go to stylize in the Illustrator effects and click on scribble. And as you can see in the scribble panel over here, I'll be just making the variation to be 0. And I let the spacing be a little like that. So you can play around with the spacing and see how much spacing you want. So I'll be giving the spacing to be 5 pixels and click on OK, like that. Okay, so as you can see, that's now starting to take some sort of effect. I'll do the same thing with the inner one as well. I'll go to the effect panel, stylize, scribble, and as you can see, only the inner portion is selected, not the outline. I let the settings be the way it is and click on OK, like that. And there you go. Our pencil sketch logo is now made. So now you can go ahead and also save our document. In order to do that, we'll be going to File, clicking on Save As. So by default, my file name is going to be the same as my document name, which was a pencil sketch logo, and my save as type is going to be Adobe Illustrator. I highly recommend that we save a file in this format so that just in case if I want to make any further changes, I can easily access my Adobe Illustrator file. And I'll click on Save and click on OK. So so it usually will take a little bit time to save your document in an AI file, because the more effects you add, the longer it's gonna take your laptop or desktop to save in an AI file. And once it's saved, you can see that this .ai comes right in front of our document like that. So there you go. We've now successfully also saved our document. And now that we've come to the end of our video, I hope you found this video to be useful, and you can go ahead and also experiment with different types of the scribble settings, play around with the colors, and give a different effect as well. So this can be also used as a logo, or you can also use this as an illustration. And that's about it. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.